Could a secret weapon from Apple's design legend finally crack the code on AI devices? OpenAI just dropped $6.4 billion to snag Jony Ive's startup. Yes, the mastermind behind the iPhone and Apple Watch. After Humane's AI pin flop for ignoring what's already in our pockets, this new gadget aims to avoid the same fate. But what exactly is this mysterious device set to change everything by 2026? Let's dive in. OpenAI has bought Jony Ive's hardware startup, I/O, for $6.4 billion. This is an important step for OpenAI, as it plans to start making consumer hardware products. But the deal is more than that. It connects OpenAI with a legendary designer known for simple, elegant, and user-friendly designs, like the iPhone, iMac, and Apple Watch. And it comes after informal collaboration behind the scenes between OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and Jony Ive as they rethink how people use computing devices. Ive's design studio, Love From, will stay independent, but will lead all design projects at OpenAI, bringing his distinct style into the company. OpenAI is betting that Ive's simple and human-focused style will change how people use AI technology. Love From's expanded portfolio of creative and design projects at OpenAI now includes new versions of ChatGPT and other AI tools. Ive's ideas about keeping things clear, simple, and emotionally appealing will shape the way people experience OpenAI's products. His work will cover both physical devices and software, showing a completely integrated approach to design. At Apple, Ive designed the iPhone, MacBook, Apple Park, and the Apple Store experience, all known for their attention to detail. Now, at OpenAI, he aims to create AI interfaces that feel natural and easy to use with less focus on screens. Sam Altman called Ive, quote, "the greatest designer in the world," end quote, demonstrating OpenAI's commitment to fusing hardware and software for new AI experiences. So what new product is Ive now designing? We know it's meant to be very different from usual gadgets like smartphones, smartwatches, or smart glasses. Instead, it is called a pocket-sized AI companion, and it's meant to change the way people use technology by offering a new kind of experience. The device will not have a screen. Instead, it will use sensors and AI to understand the user's activities and their surroundings. This fits with the idea of using less screen time and making technology feel more natural and easier to use. It is planned to be a third-core device, working alongside laptops and phones, but with a smarter and simpler way to interact. OpenAI plans to make 100 million devices. That's quite ambitious, matching some of the fastest product releases ever. This device is expected to come out by late 2026. But optimism abounds. Sam Altman says it will be the coolest technology we've ever seen, and Jony Ive says it will revolutionize product design. Ive has undoubtedly been taking notes from the failure of Humane's AI pin, which was released in 2024 and meant to be a new kind of wearable AI assistant. However, the company shut down within a year after its launch because the pin was hard to use and didn't offer clear benefits to consumers. Although it looked modern and stylish, the device had major problems. It was slow to respond, often gave wrong answers, and its gesture controls were hard to learn. Many people pointed out that the AI pin didn't compete well with smartphones, which people already carry everywhere. While the idea of a separate device was interesting, it did not work smoothly with other apps and services that users rely on. Its laser projection was hard to see in bright light, and the gestures were confusing, making it frustrating to use every day. The AI pin's failure showed that for new AI gadgets to succeed, they need to be easy to use, useful, and work well with other technology people already have. Experts have shared important warnings for OpenAI as it works on its new AI device. A big issue, they point out, is the device not having a clear reason for use. Many AI products fail because they focus too much on being new or fancy instead of actually solving real problems that users have. Some say the device should start by understanding what users really need and then solve those problems, not just show off AI technology. Battery life is also very important. Portable and wearable AI devices often use a lot of power, making them hard to use for a long time. Experts warn that if the battery is weak, even the best features will not work well in daily life. Another problem is the user experience. Devices with confusing controls or complicated designs can push people away, especially if they are new to the technology. Privacy matters a lot as well. Since AI devices collect data to work better, users must clearly know what information is gathered and how it is used. Experts say people should be able to control their own data easily to trust the device. But if anyone can overcome those challenges, it may very well be Jony Ive. He has proven over the years that a focus on making things simple, easy to use, and emotionally meaningful really works. His ideas, shaped over many years at Apple, aim for designs that are clean, elegant, and smooth to interact with. Because of this, the new device should not only function well, but also feel personal and friendly, helping people trust and enjoy it. Apple became successful by blending hardware and software into a smooth experience. This made their products feel fast, reliable, and enjoyable. OpenAI is following this idea by letting Ive and his design team control both how the device looks and how it works. For all we know, this approach may unlock the next step in technology's evolution. The partnership between OpenAI and Jony Ive is more than just making a new device. They want to create a completely new kind of AI-powered experience. Instead of another smartphone, this device will be natural, easy to use, and fit smoothly into daily life. It is called a screenless phone because it won't have a typical screen, but will always be there without getting in the way. This shows a new way of using AI that focuses more on people's needs. By combining OpenAI's smart technology with Jony Ive's famous design skills, AI is meant to feel more natural and helpful. The device will use voice commands and understand the situation around its users. It won't need your full attention, but will support you quietly. This could start a new era where AI is part of everyday life, not just something in your pocket. Of course, you, the consumer, will be the one to decide the future of this device and the future of this technology. Apple has a history of releasing products that people didn't even realize they needed. With Apple's iconic design chief part of the growing OpenAI empire, time will tell whether Jony Ive will make our jaws drop yet again. This new partnership could redefine how we interact with AI forever. But will their secret device truly avoid past mistakes and revolutionize the market? What do you think this new AI gadget will ultimately look like? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.